Hello. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good myself. I decided to really get dressed up because why not? Why not? I love this hat. I've never worn it anywhere outside, not really inside either. So might as well, might as well let people see it and all its glory and me and all of mine to match. Okay, so let's get some of your general energies for today. How do you feel? What are you going through? What's on your mind? Mystery. Magic. I love mystery and magic together. It's so mystical. Balance. You may not be feeling like you love it right now. But happiness. Fear. Stop. Reflection. Okay, let's see here. There are some things that feel like maybe you can't see the other side of them. I want to read this magic. It is the spark and the excitement that comes out of nowhere, the act of manifestation or the feeling of creating something from nothing. It is all of these things and more. This card represents the need to acknowledge the magic and sense of wonder within your life. It's happening around you all the time. You just need to look for it. So that's what you're trying to do. So the mystery, it represents you don't have all the answers all the time. Embrace the various mysteries of life. Let things happen and unfold as they need to. Surrender to the unknown. So you're really trying to do that. You can't see your way around something. It's like there's some, I don't really know what that means. But it's like, I don't know. So what I'm seeing in this card are these two towers, and most of the sides of the towers are blank, but one side of each of these has dots on them, but they're not facing each other. So that to me signifies like you feel like you can't see something. It's like you feel like maybe you're trying to make things match up, but you feel like maybe they don't, but you're trying to know that they do and just see like, well, maybe I can just turn something around in my life with my perspective and then things will match up. So you're trying to maybe like thinking maybe I just need to I need to shift some of the ways I have things positioned in my mind, and maybe then I will feel a greater sense of like illumination within the knowingness of the magic that is unfolding in my life. So you want to be in this place where you are creating the things that are happening to you. To find balance. Like again, this one speaks to me of things matching up as well. I can't really lean any more far forward. This dress is a little tight, so hopefully you can see that. I'm doing this in the morning in an attempt to reduce the glare from these cards, but I still am doing it the non-selfie way on my phone. And I don't want to turn it around because then I feel like I'll be talking to myself. And I want to talk to you. So you're coming into balance, trying to embrace the unknown, trying to embrace this magical understanding, this kind of more magical, what maybe you used to think of as being woo-woo, like believing in magic, all of these things. But maybe you're starting to really warm up to the idea that can really help you come into balance. And that would be a really nice feeling to have. So you can be happy. Live in your happiness. But there's something that's stopping you from really embracing this. Some fear, some darkness. It's kind of, it's just making it hard for you to believe in this mystery magic. But you're reflecting, you're weighing these two sides, and you see the benefits of this new side you're trying to onboard into your life, but it's something about this fear is really tripping you up somehow. I don't know what that is, but let's see. I picked up these cards, but I'm kind of looking at those. I don't know. Let's shuffle these and see what happens. I don't want the condensation from my cup to drip onto my dress. That's why I was leaning over. So a fear came out yesterday as well. I wonder if it's about the same thing or maybe a different element of fear. Let's take a look. Let's hear more about this fear. That one really wanted to come out. Let's see here. Six of Cups, the Lovers, the Creator, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. Lots of black out in these cards I'm noticing, which is interesting because usually in these cards, for me, I don't really notice colors that much because there's so many colors in all of them that when they're all laid out, like it kind of just looks like the rainbow to me. But I'm noticing the black in these cards because the Six of Cups, Lovers, the Creator, and the Two of Pentacles both have like this black in the background. And the black in this Prism deck, the Prism Oracle, is about like rebirth, transition. So you're perhaps going into a new phase of your life in some type of way, and it kind of is making you feel a little anxious. It's kind of a little intimidating to really be going into this new phase. Six of Cups is about childhood, reconciliation, nostalgia. The Lovers it can be about, the typical like romantic relationship. It can also just be about unions between two people in general in different kinds of ways. A sense of harmony, of being in a feeling of love and connection. It can also be about a choice you have to make. The Creator. She's about the power of transmutation, the power of transmuting things that maybe are dark and stormy into flowers, to the sunshine and abundance that's at her feet. Two of Pentacles, harmony, balance, weighing different options. It can be about juggling different things, different ideas, situations. Eight of Swords, being trapped in your mind, frustration, anxiety. Four of Swords is recovery and rest. So I see that you, the Four of Swords is under the reflection card. So this is really hitting the message home that you're in a period of rest right now, of reflection, of, I don't know if you are physically getting a lot of rest, but something about your mental is changing. Like it feels like it used to be maybe chaotic in some type of way, in some ways, and you're trying really to quiet that. Perhaps you also do have a lot of space to rest, like maybe you really are staying in more, spending some more alone time, trying to recover from something, or just trying to get some peace and quiet while you're dealing with these, while you're weighing these different options and evaluating these different ways of thinking about situation, like we saw up here with the magic and the mystery, because you're struggling a little bit perhaps to really integrate this, and so you want to give yourself time so you can know how you feel about it. So you know, maybe you feel like you're trapped in your mind because you're not really talking about this a lot to other people, and it's like you're dealing with so much, but you feel like you can't really talk to other people about it because they might not quite understand what you're going through. And so it's like you're dealing with a lot of this mental emotion, these new ideas that you haven't had before, this new way of being, new way of seeing, and you feel like you can't really talk to other people, and so you're like, you feel really in your head. That's what I'm getting from this Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. Like, these individuals are both alone, and swords are mental energy, so there's a lot of mental work activity going on. So it seems like perhaps you are kind of anxious about the fact that you have to process these things alone, and you really want to be able to talk to other people about them. I don't know, maybe not. So I don't know if that is the case, though. Perhaps one of your life lessons is figuring out how to just think about things on your own, and to believe in the conclusions you come to, and know that they're valid, and that the way that you think about something by yourself alone is valid. You don't need anybody to confirm that or validate your opinions in order for them to be legitimate. I don't know what that was all about. Kind of got down on a tangent there. Maybe not a tangent. I don't know. Maybe really relevant to you. I really don't know. So, Six of Cups. So this could be some romantic situation. It could be some partnership between another individual in general that had some sort of stormy, like in the recent past, there was some sort of stormy exchange, and you are right now trying to transmute that storm into flowers and sunshine in your current life. And the storm is behind you, and so you're like in this Two of Pentacles like period of evaluation, trying to weigh these different perspectives, this new way of thinking with the old way of thinking, and you're like, how do I hold them both at the same time? Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to let one of them go. That's, it's a hard thing to do. Maybe that's what you have to do, though. I don't know. I feel like it is, and maybe that's where this resistance is coming from. You don't want to let the other thing go. You don't want to let these other things go. Whatever they may be. Whatever they may be from things in your past, maybe. From the Six of Cups, your childhood. Family, friends from long ago that you've had forever. People that have been in your life since you were little. Maybe these ideas that you had developed when you were little about who you were, what you wanted your life to be, the direction you wanted to go, and all of these different things. Maybe you're evaluating all of that. And you're really trying to, you're kind of evaluating that against this idea that you've started to be interested in that this more spiritual side. From the magic and the mystery, I'm just getting like spirituality, really. Leaning into these spiritual ideas. But it's hard to do that. Maybe you've been told certain things about them, or maybe there are other ideas you have about the world, and there are some ideas in spirituality that kind of go against that, and you don't know how to integrate those things. And I've been there. Like, I totally, I get that. And I had to leave behind some frameworks that I had been taught. Frameworks about what I had been taught about what is right and wrong. I had to let some of those things go. And that was really hard because I was like, well, everything that I know about what's good in the world is like kind of based on some of these perspectives, and now I'm like having to let them go. So like, how am I supposed to evaluate like justice and stuff? Your idea of justice has to change too. So you're in the Hermit energy. I love the Hermit. I love it. The Hermit is me. I'm just like, I exude Hermit energy a lot of the time. It's inner work, it's inner healing, it's solitude, it's going within, it's evaluating things. Like we've been saying, it's like this hermit has this lantern and she's traversing this dark landscape, but she's not afraid, she doesn't necessarily know the way. She's cloaked, she's kind of has this protective stance to her, but she's not afraid of encountering the dark. She has this staff to help her on her travels, and she's got this light to show her the steps that she needs to take that are right in front of her, and that's all she really needs to know in order to move forward. So perhaps embracing this darkness, it's what's allowing you to transform. How does a caterpillar transform into a butterfly without going within? It can't happen. You need to cocoon yourself to transform sometimes. So maybe just be okay with that. I don't know. Is there any other advice that you could use right now? Seven of Pentacles. Goals, success, potential. This is about planting seeds and then waiting for your harvest. Let's see. Asks you to take time to buckle down and focus if you want to reap hearty benefits. The goal is in sight, and you see it shining atop the hill on the horizon, but you must not stop to ponder and muse. You must be relentless in your action until the trophy is in hand. Your reward will be abundant if you do not falter. Keep the soils in which you plant the seeds of your intentions rich and nourished with your own blood, sweat, and tears, and the harvest will be abundant. The universe loves dedication, drive, and passion, and will not turn a blind eye to your efforts. Work hard, sleep deeply, and rise to do it all again. Keep your eye on the prize. I don't think that particular line in there about not stopping to muse is relevant. That did not fit at all with what was going on here. I think so. I think more so the just determination, keeping your eye on the prize, keeping your eye on what it is you want in life. You want a life that feels balanced, that's full of happiness. So don't lose sight of that. I think it's just what it's maybe calling you to say. And this inward journey may seem dark, like you're dark and alone, but you are always working towards this ideal life that you have for yourself. And you can have that ideal life. You can have it. It's already yours if you let it come into your life. So that's what you're working towards with this inner work. So just because you go within right now doesn't mean you're, I don't know, I was just like, well, if you want a life where you can rely on other people, you can trust other people with whatever, you want a life like that. But maybe right now, it's not best to be around people. I don't know if that made sense, but your reward will be abundant if you do not falter. The universe loves dedication. That's true. The universe loves when an energy knows what it is and doesn't apologize for that, while operating from a place of acceptance and love. I mean, the universe has no judgments. I don't think it really cares necessarily. I don't know. I have all these thoughts about how does the power of manifestation really work. It's a whole rabbit hole. I've really been thinking about that a lot lately. Like you can manifest things without necessarily having good intentions for other people. Like things that are positive in your life. You know, it's so interesting to me. So, I don't know. Anyway. Is this good? Do you need more advice? The Moon, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, the Tower, Ace of Pentacles. So you feel kind of alone in the darkness right now, perhaps. Perhaps some sort of union you had with another individual came crumbling down, and now you are running along, or walking along, going along in your life by yourself now, trying to follow a new opportunity, trying to make a new opportunity for yourself, a new something, new perspective, new life. You're on this new beginning. And you're not with anybody, not doing it with anybody at this time. There's been a recent, some sort of something crumbling in some type of way. The Tower is, I think it's a good card. Just like the Death card, it's about transformation. It's about opportunity. So this tower was built on an unsteady foundation. It was never going to last. It wasn't built with a good foundation. I don't know how else to say that. it couldn't last forever. It just couldn't. It just wasn't built to last. And so it had to come down. So at least it's already come down and you don't have to like wait for the other shoe to drop, you know what I mean? So now you are left to rebuild it according to your own vision. I mean, that is, you get to make it anything you want it to be. You have this opportunity to create a foundation that is more strong, that will last you for the rest of your life. And you're building it with this new beginning that you're on. Developing your intuition, trying to still hold on to this idea that you have of love or unions or something. Even after this tower has fallen. I don't know, maybe this union you had wasn't everything you wanted it to be or everything you thought it could be as a kid. Like maybe that's what the Six of Cups and Lovers up here was like. Like you had some idea of what a love or what a union could be from childhood, like a really idealized, romanticized idea of it. And maybe you thought you had that with somebody and then that all came crumbling down. I don't know. But you're still trying to hold on to this idea that you had when you were a kid of that idealized version of love. And you can have that. You can have that idealized version of love. Maybe there are some parts about that idealized version you're kind of tweaking, but the essence of it, the essence of being in a partnership of two equals who like both like worship each other, kind of. You can still have that, but maybe you just need to shift some of your, maybe you just need to come more into your own feeling of being happy by yourself before you have access to this happiness with another person. That's what I've found to be true in my life. I'm working on the happiness by myself part. I mean, I'm already there. I'm already happy by myself. So, and now I'm just waiting. I'm just in the receiving mode. Okay. Let's get an animal ally for you. So, I think you have some things to think about. I'm not so sure that, I guess there are some concrete pieces of advice. I think it's more so confirmation, it feels like more so just like you're doing the work, you're putting it in the work to integrate this new way of thinking. And maybe you feel a little bit trapped in your thoughts because of this like kind of radicalness of these new ideas. But maybe you just need to transform this feeling of the Eight of Swords into the Hermit. Like you're not trapped by yourself in your own world. You're in the Hermit. You are going within so you can have this internal spiritual journey to bring you to the place where you have the foundations necessary to then go on this, to then find another union, another partnership in some way. So the creator has the power to transmute this stormy energy into flowers and sunshine. So you have the power to transmute this Eight of Swords, this mental anxiety, feeling trapped in your thoughts, into the Hermit, into a feeling of inner work. You're doing inner work right now. That's the Hermit. It's not the Eight of Swords. Okay, what's an animal ally? Are there no animals for you today? Bear. I like bear. I like them all. I like how this bear is, it's, I don't know, it's like very inviting, you know? It's not this, like a big energy or aggressive energy in any type of way like sometimes we see bears predicted. Like it's just this big energy, this like, I don't really know how to describe it. Bear going inward. Oh my God. The feminine, mothering, getting in touch with the unconscious, quiet and hibernation, conserving energy and using your internal reserves. You have more than you realize. Dive into the unknown. Go deep within. Follow your intuition, your own compass, your own rhythms and cycles. Rest when you need to. From this place, you can birth and cultivate magic, and then emerge into the world refreshed, rested, anew, ready to share it. I love these animal allies. They tie everything together so well. That was beautiful. Okay. That's all for today. I will see you some other time. Bye.